Hello everyone, my name is Hassan Salim and I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant of Canada and practicing here in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Now you would have seen the thumbnail and you must be wondering what kind of program is this and what would I be talking about? Well, we will be talking about the New Brunswick Critical Worker Pilot Program, which is relatively easy as compared to the other programs which are out right now. It doesn't require IELTS, it does not require proof of funds. So if that's something that interests you, watch this video till the end and subscribe to my channel for more videos. We will go in detail about this program. Stay tuned. Alright, so before we deep dive into this critical worker pilot program, which I'm sure you are all interested to know about, let me give you some facts about this province, which is not really popular among the immigrants as compared to the other provinces like Ontario, which is relatively known for Toronto, British Columbia, known for Vancouver, and also Saskatchewan, which is also known for Saskatoon or Regina. So we will talk about New Brunswick, a few facts, in fact, 3 of them. The first one being New Brunswick is the largest Canadian maritime province. Now, maritime province consists of 3 provinces. Those are New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, and Prince Edward Island. Also, the second fact about this province is that it has 8 cities, and the capital of this province is Fredericton. That is the capital of New Brunswick. And last but not the least, out of many other facts about this beautiful province, is that it is known for manufacturing, mining, and forestry. So that's some facts about this province, New Brunswick. But let's talk about the provincial nomination program, which we will be discussing today. Again, its name is New Brunswick Critical Worker Pilot Program. Now, this program is a 5-year pilot program which will basically address the critical labor shortage of the province in different sectors and regions of the province. And main thing about this program that it is employer driven stream. What that means is that you don't have to do a lot of work. Mostly the work would be done by the employer that hires you for a job in this province. Secondly, now this program will be regularly evaluated by the province to see how effective this program is and if it's giving the results which are expected of this program. So currently they have only included 6 employers. Why is this program different as compared to the other programs? Just like mentioned in the beginning, is because it's not like you have to go to the province's website and start applying for the jobs to all the employers available. No, it's just for the 6 employers which have been listed on the New Brunswick website, and I will also share it with you right here. The first employer which is part of this program is called Cook Aquaculture, the second one being Group Savoy, third one Group Westco, Imperial Manufacturing, JD Irving, and last but not the least, McCain Foods. So these are the 6 employers which have been nominated by the province for them to hire foreign workers if there is no Canadian citizen or permanent resident to do the jobs which are required by these employers. Now, the most interesting fact about this program is that, as I said, it's employer driven, but the most unique thing is that the employers have to provide settlement services. Now what that means? Is that they need to provide housing and transportation to the immigrants who come to the province because or based on this program, just to make sure they retain those skilled workers in the province. They don't leave the province, so they have to make arrangements. I'm talking about the employers in order for them to stay in this amazing province. And 200 hours of language training as required to recruited candidates. So if they feel the candidate they hired is good when it comes to work experience, he can do the job which is required of him, but he doesn't have enough language capability, so they will provide up to 200 hours of language training, all these kind of settlement services to the immigrant. So they're doing everything for you. What else do you want? The only thing you would need is you have to go to these employers' websites and apply for the jobs that you feel that you are eligible for. Although the language is not required. You are not supposed to provide the IELTS result, but if you do, it needs to be CLB 4 or above. Well, I personally think if you are skilled worker who you think you're capable of doing the job which you're applying for, it doesn't hurt to add your IELTS certificate as well. CLB 4 is not the high end of the scores. I'm pretty sure most of the people can do it. But again, it's not a mandatory requirement, and they do not even ask for the proof of funds, which are required in most of the other programs. So this is a really unique program. It's relatively easy, as I said. The only thing you need to do is you need to go to the employer website and start applying for the jobs. Just make a great resume, look for different formats which are available on different websites about the Canadian resume format, and write a great cover letter. Many people make mistakes. They just keep sending the same resume or the same cover letter to all the employers or all different kind of jobs. Make sure, if you're really interested in this program or any program in Canadian immigration, and when you're applying for the jobs, the cover letter needs to reflect how or what you can bring to the table for that company you want to be hired from. So cover letter does make a big difference, and also your resume needs to show what you are capable of. For the websites, how to apply and what are the websites, and what's the process in order to apply on those websites, how to search for the jobs, we will be making another video for that. So let me summarize this program for you. The first thing you got to do is you got to make a good resume and a good cover letter. Then you go to the employer's website, those are 6 employers which I talked about, and start applying for the jobs you believe you would be eligible for. Make sure your resume looks good, your cover letter is up to date. And if you're successful, the employer will reach out to you for an interview and do well in that interview. That's the main thing that you have to do, is do good in that interview and be successful. Once you are successful and all the phases of that interview are done, you would receive a job offer letter from that employer. And now based on that offer letter, you can apply for your work permit and also the PR application at the same time. The reason of applying for both of those applications is that PR takes a little longer, and the employer wants you right away or maybe sooner than later in that province or in that job to fill that job up. Include your dependents, that is your spouse and the kids. They can come with you to New Brunswick in order to start a new life. So that is all from my side. Hopefully you learned something in this video. Even if you learned a single thing, please subscribe to my channel and have a great rest of your day.